I am so excited to be here tonight, and I'm really thrilled to share this information with you. As she said, I've been in this beautiful industry for 38 years, and I've been lucky enough to have been able to examine all different elements of it. I was a stylist who wanted to save all the fine-haired people of the world because I kept getting my hair burnt off by chemicals. And I then became a booth renter, and then I became a salon owner in my home. And at that time, I joined a hair loss company that's very reputable that a lot of people know. It was a research laboratory at the time that I joined, and I had the privilege of working with them for 10 years. And through that 10 years of education, I was able to discover a lot of different things that contribute to hair loss. And through that, there are 6 different things. And the first one is genetic. We all know we inherit the ability to lose hair from our mother's side or our father's side. The other one is stress. We're all in stress, and stress constricts the blood vessels, and that's what feeds our hair every single day. And then also our diet. We all know we are what we eat, and fast food is fat food, and a lot of times that plays a huge part in the balance of our body. And then our health problems. Health issues are a big concern. They create an imbalance in the body, and the hair, skin, and nails are the fastest living cells. And so they're affected by that. And then, of course, medications. Every medication that we take, it is secreted back into the scalp by way of the follicle through our oil that we secrete. And so those medications can be very detrimental to the scalp. And then the environment. We all know about the sun and the pollutants and the water that we use. That's really detrimental. So those 6 things, your genetics, what you inherit, the hormones that you produce, because hormones are definitely a big cause of hair loss. Whether it's testosterone, estrogen, pseudoestrogens from our environment, and DHT, which is a conversion of testosterone into a toxin that's secreted out onto the scalp. And it's one of the major causes of hair loss in men and women today. So with those 6 things, what's so exciting about LifeVantage is our wonderful new Truescience products that came out. They cover just about everything. When you look at the products on the Think Dirty app, which is so cool that we have that now, the cleanser is a 1. And so what that does is it detoxifies our scalp without detergents, without parabens, without preservatives. And that's really, really important when you're talking about the scalp, because it is very receptive. And so with that, you're able to remove those oils that are harmful to the scalp. And then you're able to use the wonderful conditioner. That product is the bomb. It actually reconstructs hair like nothing before. And let me tell you a secret. This is something hairdressers don't want you to know. You don't need gels and mousses anymore. You can have body and gorgeous hair. So what does that mean? That means less product. So they're not spending more products, so they can spend their money on a fine product like our Truescience. And then let's talk about that wonderful scalp serum. That's just so incredible, and the results that are happening is phenomenal. And when we're talking about the Nrf2 pathway that's being opened up with these Truescience products, that's so unique in itself. I know the product that I used years ago that I just kicked to the curb when I found this out. So many people have trusted it, and it has been around for many, many years. But it was the cutting edge back in the 80s. This is the cutting edge of today, and Truescience is really delivering that, as well as the skincare. I can't believe the skincare. I'm looking younger every day. And that's really what people want, is we want to be able to reduce free radicals on our skin. We're protecting our scalp as well as our skin with these wonderful products that we're using. The one trick I know with hairdressers that I found out when I was working in the salon, when you're trying to remove hair color from the scalp, a lot of times it stains. You don't have that with these products. It easily removes all of the color residue right off of the scalp. And that's what's incredible. So that's just a little product knowledge. The other part that I've been lucky to do is when I worked for that company, I was able to use a microscope and I was able to examine the follicle at an up close and personal level. And I used to call it Planet Scalp. And so what we're finding there is the environment of the scalp. And a lot of times you'll see as many as 2 or 3 hairs per follicle. And usually at the front of the hairline, as you move back into the hairline, it's like going to the mountains where the trees are really light at the beginning. And as you get deeper in the forest, you have deeper trees. That's the same way that it is within the scalp. And so these wonderful products, you're able to look and see how many hairs are in that follicle. You're able to see, are there any oil puddles? And some of the clients we've looked at previous to our Truescience, they had oil puddles at the base of their follicles. And then after using these products, just after a few short days, no more oil puddles. And those oil puddles are DHT, excessive estrogen, pseudoestrogens, and also all of the toxins that we secrete out of our body. So with that tool, it's been really exciting to see multiple hairs come up within a few days. And really, it's all about the life cycle of the hair. If you can keep that hair in the living stage longer, you're going to have longer, healthier hair. And it's really about the body. The body grows the hair, and these products provide an optimal environment so you can have the best hair you have. I know when I was born bald, and I didn't have hair till I was probably 2. And I was that young girl on the kitchen table getting the tonette with the bouffant that I looked like I was 60 when I was 3. And the next day it was gone because all I had was a cuticle. I didn't have a cortex. And so we damage our hair not knowing what type of hair that we have. And today, in my late 50s, I have the best hair I've ever had, which I could never have said that at a younger age. This is what we all want. We want to look the very best and have the very best. And LifeVantage has given that to me, as well as to all of us women that are out there. And we haven't even scratched the surface with this product. We really haven't.